To be back, and I'm so excited about today's, roundup of guests that we have in the studio. But first, to start with, if you followed this morning on Tuesday, we did send an invitation to say we will be, having the PIA, which is the President's International Award Scheme, will be joining us, because when they came on this morning, we couldn't discuss like everything that the award encompasses. And then we saw President Adama Barrow attend the gold awardee ceremony, and it took about years for this to happen, I'm afraid, since 2014 to 2015. So today we're about to talk about this, and probably I might be the next, gold awardee, who knows, silver or bronze, whatever the case. So I need to learn more about how this happens and the impact that it has on young people. And young people are asking a lot of questions since that award ceremony was held, which was attended by the president. So it's just important that we educate the young people more as to what this is all about, just so that you guys will go and volunteer for your own country and have that sense of patriotism in you. That is what we look forward to in our young people. So I'm joined by Alpha Adem, who is the regional coordinator for Banjul, and also is the chairperson of the Gold Awardees Association as well. So which means he's, received gold already. So he's here to inspire me. Alpha, thank you so much. We've been having conversations a lot online on issues relating to young people here and there, engaging. And finally, for the first time, you join me in the studio to take this conversation to the world. So I'm so happy that you're here with me today.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here today to join a friend, Jenaba Sanko, for the youth dialogue.
Thank you so much. So to start with, what is the President International Award Scheme all about, and how does it benefit young people?
PIA, in short, the President International Award, primarily called the Duke of Edinburgh International globally, is a program existing globally. Over 120 countries is operating, and we have over millions of participants globally. Yeah. And Gambia is among the best countries participating as a country on the President International Award. So
what makes Gambia the best country?
Comparing to other regions, like if Gambia in West Africa, many countries see Gambia as an exemplary. In fact, those countries that are newly established for their program, they look to Gambia to have their trainings, to have a lot of things from Gambia, because it has been existing for quite long, and they are doing brilliance, very, very well.
Amazing. Yeah. So how does it benefit young people? What do you do to be an award holder?
One of the benefits is, as I'm speaking right now here, they train me on public speaking. Okay. It's one of the benefits. Okay. But what it takes to be an award holder, you be between the age of 14 to the age of 25. As far as you fall within this age category, you are qualified to be a participant. From there, we take it with the levels, the monetary section, till you feel qualified to be awarded by His Excellency the President at gold level. But it also ranges from different silver, bronze. It all have different authorities to awards. In the sense of bronze, as just to go into a brief about it, in the sense of bronze, is the school principals and the alcalos. They are the one that awards bronze. When it comes to the silver, it says the highest office within the region. And in the case of Banjul, the highest authority there is the office of the Lord Mayor. Right. So he's the one who awarded us the silver. So in the gold, it is prescribed that it is the highest office in the country. And the highest office in the Gambia, in the case, is His Excellency the President, Office of the President. So that's why the President awarded us gold. And he doubled as the chief petrol of the award program. Nice. He's also the chief petrol of the award program.
So that is President Adama Barrow there presenting the awards to the gold holders. Beautiful ceremony there, and the fact that the president came, and then the fact that this has not been happening for a very, very long time. So I saw persons who are even beyond the age limit. Yeah, sure. It took so long. Why did it take so long to have not a ceremony?
It's supposed to be biannual event. It's supposed to be every 2 years. You're supposed to have the goal. For the silver and bronze, it's an annual event. It's supposed to have every year. But you can agree with me, 2014 we have the gold award in State House, presided over by the Vice President through the authority of His Excellency, the President, former President Yahya Jammeh. Right. So 2014 is supposed to happen in 2016. You and I, what happened in 2016?
Around that time.
There was political impasse, so on, 2016. 2017, 2018. Transitions. And then we have 2019 COVID. 2019, 20, you have COVID.
2021.
Yes, COVID, you have the 3 years journey. Now we have a lot of things that there's no stability for you to organize such a big event to gather young people across the country. It was not safe for that. It was. So it was then pushed up to date. So then, alhamdulillah, then last week we get it. Then we have approval from the head of states, and the NOC was very, very active to ensure that this outing happened, and people were very, very happy. Anticipating program happens.
Nice. Yeah. So we see President Adama Barrow going around taking a look at stalls. So I'm aware that skills is also part of the components of the training.
Yes, I would just want to give you like exactly all what it takes to be a better understanding.
Yeah.
The President International, before you awarded this certificate, there are mandatory sections that you must run in order to qualify to be awarded. We just don't award people who just say, okay, I have been doing good for the country. Yes, but you have to pass through mandatory section. And part of the section, we have what we call skills and interests. You tell us what you want to be in the future. So the office will attach you to an institution that offer that service. I'll give an example. We have one gentleman who was also doing, he said, I want to be a cameraman. So we wrote to media houses and he was there for a period of time and eventually he was employed.
Nice.
So this is what we call your skills. At the end, it can be your interest. So that's why it's one of the sections. We equally have what we call the service. Young people need to render service to the community. If you can remember the last session that happened, it's in Westfield with the president, with the Lord Mayor, a lot of people come out. The PIA mobilized over 200 young people to come and to volunteer for their nation. We inject the sense of volunteerism in it. So service is one of the section. We have other one called physical recreation. Young people need to be active in what they do. They don't need to sit. You see a lot of these sicknesses that are associated with laziness. Because now we say let's venture into activities. We have volleyball, athletics, football. Young people do that. It's part of their mandatory section. We equally have what we call adventure journey. In the Gambia, we say the expedition, which is one of the most exciting. People work for at the goal level, 40 kilometers going, and they work 40 minutes of coming.
Nice.
If I tell you I work from Nyorajada from Masakongo, you won't believe me. Or I will tell you I work from Westfield to Katong, you won't believe it.
Nice.
They work going and coming is part of their to challenge themselves. It's part of the mandatory section. We have another very important. We call it residential project. Young people will come to go to a community that they have never been before, and they render a service to the community.
Amazing.
So like us with what we did, we went to Root, Kunta Kinte. That's a nursery school there. We created a mission, a visa stem, we created badges for them, we painted the whole school as our residential project. We also we went to Basse, where we created a bakery. The bakery was also to render a project to the people of Basse. So, and we have done a lot, not only Basse, and just to mention few. So after completing all these sections that I mentioned here, then the award program awards you the gold certificate.
Amazing, amazing.
So because I was not on that much prepared, I could not come with the medals.
No,
I can see the commando medals.
You have the medals, right?
Yeah, but you know why I did not come with the
I understand that.
Yes,
I understand that, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So I think it's now time for us to open the lines, because the thing is, we're opening the lines early today because we want the people watching, the young people who aspire to be, bronze, silver, gold award holders, to call and ask all the relevant questions that you want to ask. On 5050505, 5050505. Call us, ask the questions, and we have here the regional director, is it?
Coordinator.
The regional coordinator for Banjul is here with me, Alpha Dem, who will be able to answer all of these questions. And I have a question for myself personally.
Sure.
I'm already, yes, I don't think I've passed the age yet. Maybe not, don't mention.
Okay, I got it.
But right now I'm already a full-time worker, and then my schedule is tight. So what can I do? How can is there a component for mature individuals? Tell me about it. Yeah,
our program is so flexible that it says it has to be based on your availability.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't mean us have to force you to go for expedition, to go for your RP, whatever. It's based on your schedule.
Okay.
Our program is a non-formal educational program.
Right.
So as far as you want to participate, you give us your timetable. We monitor you. We nurture. Then we go along with activities till you are qualified to be awarded. It doesn't mean if you are working from 8 to 8, there's time that you must be available. So the time you're available, you contact the office. Then the regional coordinator does their work to coordinate. And we equally have volunteers who are very, very available and always ready to help.
So if you want to be a volunteer then?
If you want to be a volunteer, you must pass through the award program. Those who are already awarded,
those are the ones that want to be the volunteers.
Some of them are volunteering. Okay. Like I was volunteering before being appointed as a regional coordinator. I volunteered before. So from there, then we take it at your available time. So we have timetable. You can send us the time that you are available. Then we continue with you till you finish all your mandatory sections.
So it's
but
not
we ensure that you finish.
Okay.
Yes.
So apart from this award ceremonies that the PIA has, is there any, but we have our first caller, so we'll just take that and then we'll get back to the conversation. Good evening.
Good evening. Hello.
Hi, what is your name?
Okay, my name is Jenna Vada.
All right, Jenna, but thank you so much for calling. Your surname is Dem, so I don't know if you're related. He's Alpha Dem. Are you related?
Yeah, for sure, we are related.
Do you have a question for him?
Not actually a question, but I would like to say that all that he said, it is particularly everything that is true.
Okay.
So all that we have to do is we are not forced, but our program is just something that just young people have to venture into because it is really helping. As you mentioned, the 3 levels that you have to go under, that is the bronze, the silver, and then the gold level. Then there are so many mandatory sections that you have to do under them, which you have residential projects under the gold level.
Right.
And it is very important to go and then know somewhere, some places that you know that you have to render your service. It is really interesting. Our program, I would just advise every young person that is in the Gambia and, have the chance to get into our program. I'm really advising you to do so. I'm just a gold holder.
Oh,
just last week.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
All right.
It is just an advice that I want to add. There is no question because I believe they are doing so much to render service to us.
Thank you so much. So we have another caller on the line. We'll just take that one. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you guys doing?
Fine, thank you. What is your name?
Al Hussein Dem. Alpha Dem.
Yes, bro.
Anyways, the whole family is watching right now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, I have some siblings, that have also been awarded the gold medals, So I have a question,
Yes, go ahead.
So what I want to know about these gold medals, are they just for decoration or what are they for? Because I've been you're hearing a lot of stuff about it. So I would really like to know, not just the reasons, but what are they used for actually? Is it just for decoration or is there something else that it could be used for?
All right, thank you. Thank you. Good question. Thank you so much.
Yes, Al-Hussein, thank you so much for that question. Just to tell you one thing, these are very, very, very expensive items that have been procured from the United Kingdom. So you don't get this anywhere different from the President International. They're the only one that issue this type of gold. And they are very, and again, it's a symbol. It signifies that you have completed. So even when you go to school, after the end of your completion of your school, they give you a certificate. That shows how they have,
you've volunteered.
You have gone through the.
So Mr. Dem, let's just take this call and complete that.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. What is your name?
My name is Mamadou Jata.
Okay, Mamadou, do you have a question or a comment?
Oh, I really have a comment for Alpha.
Okay.
We really impressed with the articulation he's trying to put up across. I believe he's making a very clear statement here, and which we really appreciate. And if he continues with that, everybody will be glad about President our scheme. I really thank him so much. Alpha, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I know you know him you know me very well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for calling. So his question is beyond, the gold and where it is procured, but what benefits can it bring later? Just to get in there.
Yes.
3 weeks ago, I was here with the Mandela Washington Fellows, and they were here to actually talk to young people as to the reason to apply. And then some of them were like, oh, why should I apply? I didn't volunteer. I didn't do this. So that is an example of you volunteering somewhere.
Yeah.
And then that is something that you can sell to be able to be a fellow, not just with the Mandela Washington, but other fellowships that also exist.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Young people need to be celebrated of what they do. And part of that is giving them a goal. Goal is one of the most expensive things they can ever have in the world.
It's symbolic.
So it's symbolic. So and this certificate is internationally recognized. It's not only Gambia, it's globally.
Okay.
We have over millions of participants. I can give you an example of one of our participants from Gambia who traveled to UK. So he was putting on all the medals, silver, bronze, and gold.
Yeah.
He landed in UK. He was given an offer to go and visit the royal family because of only. He was part of it who testified when we were awarding silver and bronze. He said he was part of it, and he saw a picture with the Queen of England.
Yeah, so we have a caller on the line. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. What is your name?
Let's stop that for some time.
Okay, do you have a comment or a question?
Yeah, for me, I just want to encourage young people to do this program. I did this program in 1992, 1991, 92.
That's a long time ago.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. I'm among the veteran award holders. I have gold award.
Congratulations.
And I got an experience when I traveled to the UK. And I know how I was honored and respected because of that gold award. I still have my gold medal.
Nice. Amazing.
I still have it from 92 to date. I have my gold medal with me still.
Nice.
And there are so many important people serving in very important positions who have done this award equally.
Sure.
And it's very exposing. So I encourage people to do it, please. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. From 1992. I wasn't born. Were you born?
No.
Okay, so yeah.
But
thank you for calling. Yeah.
This is what our program do.
So we have another caller on the line. So we lost that, but it's good that they're calling and giving us their testimonies, just so that young people will be aware that this thing is aware. So what if a person had this, like, for example, this uncle called and he said he's a, awardee from 1992. So what if you lose your award and then later you want to come, you lose it, maybe the certificate or something happens to it? Is there a mechanism, there's a record to go back and get it?
That is a record.
Okay.
And the most important thing here is not only about the certificate, it's about what we put in you.
Yes, it's beyond that, right?
There. It's beyond the certificate.
Right.
So compare any other young people that you meet on the street, an out participant and a non-out participant. You compare them, just sit with them, have a conversation. Trust me, wait. Trust me, there will be a difference.
I'm a non-holder. Man dina jël offense nak.
No. Why? I'm telling you the facts, Jay.
I'm nañ caller nak bala ma mel nañu caller bi ate. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
Jenna Basonko, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, I want to ask Alpha Dem a question, please.
Please go ahead.
Alpha Dem.
Yes, ma.
Hello, Alpha.
Yes, ma.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Fine.
Great.
Okay, I have a question to ask Alpha Dem.
All right, go ahead.
I am from Mataba. Alpha.
Yes.
What are the main aims and objectives of the PIA?
Okay.
The main aim and objective.
Is that all?
Of PIA.
Is that the only question?
Yeah, that's my only question.
All right, so you can just hang up and then we'll answer it to you. Probably she's just tuning in.
Yes.
It's something that we already delved into, but just quickly, in a few sentences.
I would just say in one sentence, it's just to develop young people. It's to develop, to sort out people their potentials. So when we started with you, we later discouraged. We will discover what you are good at. So many young people globally, they don't know exactly what they want to be or what they want to do. But if you look at the idea why our program was created, in 1956, after the Second World War, because after the war, most of the cases, young people involved in a lot of criminology acts.
Right.
So Prince Philip, as the husband of Queen Isabel II, come with the idea to form an association that will try to look into young people, to nurture them, to rehabilitate them, to transform their life into a meaningful life. So this is why it was created. So when Gambia, Sadra Jawara traveled there with former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Omar Sy, so they were given this program as a gift to come back to Gambia. So it was enacted in our parliament and then it started operating. But young people, potentially we are unlocked.
The main aim is that
is to unlock the potential.
We can see more of you can see more of the the engagement there at the award ceremony, just so people know the importance with President Barrow there, giving the certificate to that gold awardee. Amazing. And the president was also recognized during the event. And then a lot of young people from different sectors, that is journalists, you name it, politicians. I saw a lot of young people from all walks of life. We have another caller on the line. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What is your name?
Yeah, this is Mr. Jan speaking.
Thank you for joining us. Do you have a question or a comment?
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
This is a veteran all the way from Talindi.
Nice.
We are veterans of the President Award scheme holders.
Yes, sir.
So, sir, you are going to just off the television completely and use your phone to listen to us, because if you use the television, then it will echo.
Okay. All right.
So off it completely, like just turn the volume down to 0, and then use your phone to just listen to us.
Use your phone to listen to us, because if you use the television, then it will echo. All right. I'm doing that.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes. So you're a veteran from Talindi?
Yes, I'm a veteran. I think we were the last people that Sadawla Keraba awarded certificates to.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
So how did it feel at the time?
Oh, very proud. When I see this gentleman talking on the screen, I was, totally moved, That's make me to call. to tell young people that this is not a program that has just started now. It has started a long way before these days, And to tell young people they have to be skillful and then try to be adjustive to situations of this nature, because this is a program that can elevate their life into social being.
Right.
And for that matter, my thanks go to the gentleman Mr. Dem, standing before you there.
Thank you so much.
That to keep the momentum.
Yeah, but Uncle,
yes.
He's discriminating me. I'm not a gold award. I'm not a gold. I'm not a bronze. I'm not a silver. Muma discriminate.
Yeah, honor you.
Hanga, Muma discriminate.
Honor you now as a gold awardee.
Hanga lolu fair.
Wow, fair in one way.
Wow.
In one way, President our scheme no put lolu put discriminate. So because of the program, your host program.
Wow.
President our scheme did not honor. Pour jox la a goal for this matter.
Dañ ma wara award de baax na dal.
No. Lima propose to Mr. Dem is
yes.
Then you want to open a forum, a page for the ex-president gold awardees. Then Sukolefe Munna as time goes on, Munna di bokaloho towards certain issues,
true.
To elevate program be mudam sikanam.
True.
Because doing talk like they have all the way things coming all the way from the UK coming. Understand?
Wow.
But new veterans, you have the usefulness of the program. Understand? Participate on it in one way or the other. At least mun nañu boole sun xalaat sun idea naka la ak sun am. Pour dimbale the young ones ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi go for the programme.
Dégala.
Waaw suñ defee loolu noonu comme ñoom xale yi ñoom ñoo fa nekk. Because man foog naa man I got mine in 89.
Wow, mashallah.
Yes, that's a long way.
So fi mu nekk nii uncle. So lu ñoo def mooy bul teg dina am ñu laa jël si suuf.
Waaw.
So ñooñu suñ la jëlee si suuf yow da nga faa bàyyi sa number. su ko defee soo fa bàyyi sa number Mr. Dem dina jokkoo ak yow because idea bi nga wax nii lu baax la. So yow bul teg dina am kuy jël si ron so kooku su waxee ak yow nga bàyyi fa sa number su ko defee Mr. Dem. su moo dem rek ñu jox ko number bi pour mu jokkoo ak yow because lii initiative bu am solo la jërëjëf. jërëjëf waa bul teg rek. So it's interesting. I feel so happy right now that we are able to get all these people awarded from the 80s to 90s.
86.
Yeah.
82.
Yeah, it's amazing.
92, I wasn't even born.
Yeah, me too.
But it's good people are talking.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
due to time constraints, I'm afraid we might have to wrap this up.
Oh, really?
We cannot. Maybe we could just take one last caller if it is available. I'm not sure about that. But meanwhile, what other words do you have for young people in relation to their participation, and what other activities quickly is the scheme venturing into apart from just concentrating on the award issues? Quickly.
PIA itself offers 10 different areas of intervention in the center.
Okay.
We have bakery, training young people on bakery, shoe making, auto mechanic, hairdressing, plumbing, secretariat, just to mention a few.
There at the center. Amazing.
So we also train young people to be business oriented and train young people also to offer job to other young people, not to wait for the government to give them a job.
Amazing.
So we're trying to put them to be self-sufficient of what they do for themselves. If you cannot have everything, use what you have to do what you can.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Dem, for coming.
Gold,
silver, bronze, yep nga am. So man gis nga uncle bi lu mu wax da ngeen war a dem toog mu ne ngeen award ma free.
Ban la award?
Gold xana.
But we have another one. Am nañ metal, am nañ plastic.
Metal a plastic. Why lolu.
We have diamond also.
Waaw man jox leen ma di highest daal xaw ma na ministre baa ngee seetaan. Waaw na si moom su yëngatoo rek yëpp baax.
Ministre kon yëngatu.
Waaw ministre yëngul boo yëngoo rek.
Jay, let's give special thanks to certain people who have really done so well to make sure that this award is successful.
Who are they?
That are the organizing committee, national organizing committee, headed by Madam Singate. Madam Singate was
Yes, so we apologize for that brief interruption. You know, sometimes these things are inevitable, some of these things that we deal with. But thank you so much, Mr. Dem, for joining us. We are so happy, and I'll obviously come for my special ceremony to get my metal or my plastic or however you put it.
No, we give you the diamond.
Award. Manna am award, right?
No, award, mom.
So let's just go for a short break, and when we come back, it's a whole different thing, a separate
ambience. Oh.
I don't know.
Whatever
the case.
Okay.
Well, we're just going to go for a break. But when we come back, we started with the serious part. It's even serious because this is an individual who's into entertainment at the same time, you know, advocating for youth-related matters as well. Interesting one, right? So we'll just go for a short break. And when we come back, we'll head right onto that. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss out on this one.
The art of juggling is a true spectacle of agility, coordination, and speed. A symbol of progression, precision, and mastery. "5G speed is like having the juggler in your pocket. With lightning-fast download and upload speeds, you'll easily be able to juggle even the busiest workdays. Whether you're a busy entrepreneur, a creative, or just someone who wants to stay connected. Juggle your tasks with ease with QCell 5G speed. The future is here. It's fast, reliable, and efficient. First brought to you by QCell. We innovate, others follow.
The future is now. With QCell's 5G network, experience speeds like never before with our new 5G Rocket Fixed Internet plan. Get speeds from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Your 5G-enabled device. Walk into QCell headquarters to get one of our 5G routers and experience the true feeling of 5G. Only with QCell. QCell brings you the future. Tech, innovation, incredible speed. The future is now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyabus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell moy Sunyabus. QCell moy Sunyabus. QCell moy Sunyabus. Go, ebe dawa full network suda tili QCell. Ni lafta diamla wati jamala mune diata QCell. Most reliable network dumala geta wati QCell. Wo quality man nyon soda jam pana manke QCell. Hanibe wulo ni farole kono walante be bako na jala fayola network ko se taria QCell Sunyabus. Nyo finjeka indi 3G new delu taxi 4G plus and now we bring you 5G. 5G. First and only 5G provider. Itella follow adi doron nesa keno. Gambia bela nyon tawa fele QCell. Ko fasunta buka busi QCell. Itella multi milka kukutol nati Gambia QCell meta lori la kilianol yele imanyina amanda wala itella ka quality dila dadi ma itelle silo wala wodol mume be keno ma QCell Sunyabus QCell Sunyabus QCell Sunyabus QCell Sunyabus Connect solo be bambandi QCell Sunyabus QCell most innovative QCell Sunyabus.
QCell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. Or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1-day, 3-day, or even 7-day packages and enjoy unlimited data bundles with uncapped speeds. Just dial *343# today and experience the limitless capabilities of the QCell network. *343# should be your favorite code to dial now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
You
You asked for it, and QCell is giving it to you with our new and improved Sunyu Bundle Mega Promo. Now you can get more data at cheaper prices. Buy any of our bundle packages and enjoy massive discounts. Dial *303# and enjoy browsing on the network with the biggest coverage. Buy a 20 megabytes data bundle for as low as $7 and 50 bottles today, or purchase bigger bundles up to 20 gigabytes. Yes, that's right, 20 gigabytes of data at your fingertips. With our mega promo bundles, you can browse more, chat longer, and stay connected on the go, anytime, anywhere. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, we innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell, the fastest growing network in the Gambia, now presents to you the eSIM. QCell's eSIM allows you to electronically scan a code and join the world of digital SIM cards. Customers with physical SIMs can easily switch to...
Good evening once again. Like I said in the introduction, I'll be joined by a young person who is doing extremely well in the entertainment industry. And this is actually showing how diverse this program is. We do not only focus on entrepreneurs, we do not only focus on, the politicians, but we also take our time to focus on young people who are in entertainment, who are in arts. And I'm joined by Nako in the studio. Yeah. Thank you so much. This is something that we've been planning, and I'm happy about the trend that young Gambian musicians are taking. It's beyond just entertaining people and then the dancing and the clapping. Now you have taken the goal and the route of educating the people, educating young people, and we are very happy about that work. It's important because people love the work that you do. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Jenamba, for having us. This is Nako and the Uro Band, and we are very happy to be part of this program, the Youth Dialogue, because we are youths also, trying to develop and trying to talk to young people to inspire them into something that will benefit them. So it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much. So how did you start? How did it start? Is it something that you inherited?
No, it's just an inspiration. Just a brief I can explain is like when I was young, I spent most of my time in the bush looking after our family cattle. So during that time, I used to be very lonely in the bush. So it inspired me to accompany myself with melodies. So those melodies are the melodies that I'm putting into my band right now. And the message is coming from the streets. The message is what is in the young people and what is coming tomorrow. That's the message and the music. And the instruments are local instruments like the kora. You have the flute, you have the calabash, you have my guitar, and you have the drums also.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah. Reading through your biography, I've seen that you've engaged with Baba Mal.
True.
And when we talk about an iconic African singer in Africa, we point to Baba Mal, an individual who has been featured on Wakanda, Tears of the Sun.
True.
When I say Wakanda, all of that. When I say Wakanda, I mean Black Panther, and then Tears of the Sun, movies that were like out there. Dealing with an individual like that at your age must have been really inspirational. Tell me about it.
Yes, as I told you, is when I was young, the time that I spent in the bush to bring it to the people, you need people who also have connections to the people. So that was the right channel that I was supposed to do, because I'm singing in Fulani and he's doing it also, and he's been there for quite a long time and he have a lot of connections. So I see to it that if I go to Senegal and meet Baba Mal, it will help me penetrate to where I want to reach. So that was the reason why I went there, and to get stronger towards that Fulani also music. So, and Baba Mal was very open. We spent like 7 years now working together. So there's a lot of things that we are doing together.
Nice.
Even my album, there's a song that we did together. So, and he introduced me to a lot of people, big platforms also that are going to help me. If I produce my album, it's like I will sell easily. So
as a young person and a young musician, is this your first album?
Yes, this is my first album.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That must be really, really exciting.
That's right.
But before we go into the album, being a young person, singing traditionally, what are some of the challenges? Because right now with the internet, you know, it's the hip hop, the Afro beats, you know, the mbala.
Yeah.
You know, it has the concentration. And if you watch on YouTube most of the time, you see the views that these songs have because of the strong interest that young people have in it. So what are you doing as well to ensure that you get the attention of young people? Because they buy.
That's very important. But let me tell you, there will come a time like 100 years to come. Young people will not see this hard. Example, maybe the kora, they will not see it. They will not see young people playing the kora. And they will not see like huts. They will not see like cows, people going in the bush. You know, so if I am showing that in my music, it's like 100 years to come, I can be selling, even when I'm away.
Oh, you're looking at the future.
Exactly, yes.
Nice.
Because the future, you will not see the things that you are seeing right now, you know. So if you have to do something, you want it to stay, you have to think about the future. So that's why I'm a young person. I'm using the local instruments to inspire people, but I'm playing the young music also. It's just the instruments that are local.
Okay.
But I am young, my inspirations are young, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Amazing. So do you want to give us a song in between that, you know, and then we continue the conversation?
Yes. Let me just start with Sarabe.
Okay.
Nikodo Umbiete do Sarabe Iti wadi halade Ruti wadi jungo Kombatani Sarabe Sarabe Saranani Sara Sara Ari Ele Sara Mido halan jabe kodo ya Oh Sarah, where are you now? Sarah, I'm here in the bush now. Sarah, I'm living a lonely life now. Yes, Jennifer.
I love that.
Yes, you're welcome.
You're welcome. That. Oh.
This is called Sarah Bay. Sarah
nice.
is like, it's called Kodo.
Right.
Kodo, it's a stranger.
Yeah.
So we are talking about a stranger, how you came into our family, how you live with us. That's what the song is talking about.
It's all about. So how do you now use, you know, your music as a way of activism?
I'll give you another song called Democracy.
Yeah.
As a young person, I am not a political singer. I talk to the people, as I said. I came from the bush. I heard the melodies in the bush where I am alone. I'm not with nobody. So that natural life, if I come to the streets, I see the way the people live. It's like those melodies will turn to lyrics. So those lyrics will talk directly to what is going on. So this is why anything that I see, I try to talk.
All right.
So I'm hoping maybe someday many people will understand what I'm talking about, you know, and don't feel offended as a leader or as a politician or as somebody that maybe the song can be talking to. Just understand that this is us, the young people, and we are speaking from our mind. So that's the side of the advocacy.
Yeah. So what about democracy is that focusing on?
Democracy, it's about this. I'm a fuller. I can explain first. I'm a fuller. he's a Mandinka.
I'm a Mandinka too.
Exactly. He's a Sere, or he's a Jola. It's not us. We are Gambians. If we go to school together, we play together, we have time together, it's like we're the same people.
Right.
You will help me in a place that I was not expecting you, and you are not a fuller. So the democracy song is talking about we coming together to develop our nation and forget about politics or ethnic. This is the reason why I have to produce this song.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I feel it so much.
So you talked about how you are trying to produce songs for the future, even when you're long gone.
Yeah.
But you know, you also said that you attract young people in a way.
Yeah.
Now I believe it because I was like vibing, you know, with it. And then young people now actually are embracing their cultural attires. I see that a lot.
Yes.
You know, young people wearing their cultural attires.
Yeah.
Whatever they do, they bring in the diversity aspect.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful that it will not die easily. What do you think as a cultural ambassador?
Unless if the young people coming tomorrow realize that you can only sell yourself, you cannot sell somebody. It's only yourself that you can sell and you get profit and you will stay forever. If you sell somebody, you cannot be that somebody.
Right.
You understand? So for me, I prefer to be original than to be copying. You understand? So
young people have to be
original. Yes.
So how do you see the Gambia music industry? Now that you're launching this album for the first time as a very young person, how do you see the industry?
It's growing.
Okay.
I can say it's growing. You know, the industry is like a market. You want to cook super kanja. Somebody want benechin. Somebody want mafe. That's how the music is. But for my music, I will try to make sure to be that original. Maybe I am a super kanja. That if you like cake, you will like to eat it.
Right.
If you like this other side, you will like to steal to test from it. Because cultural music, even when you travel or even when you are president, you will love to listen to your cultural music, not somebody else. So if you have those bigger heads, then when you talk, they will understand what you're saying.
Right.
If you get the young people, it's only at the maybe New Dempsey. Let me just speak little all of New Dem Serekunda West in the stadium, in Faisal Fofu. When I'm singing, you will not hear the lyrics. But if people are seated like just on the 18th of last month, this month, I was at the OIC building with the livestock people with ECOWAS. I was there to entertain as a cultural artist with my flute player and the kora player.
Right. How was it?
It was amazing. They like it. And imagine it was only the flute and the kora.
And it worked?
Yeah, it worked.
Okay, nice.
You know, so it's easy to talk to them with that.
Okay.
You know?
So do you want to take us through democracy?
Let's go there.
Okay.
Yeah. Anatale, democracy wadi ene dogo to yara. Anatale, democracy wadi ene dogo to yara. Musol nim fondinkel mbaluma nyanyato palaso luta poiru asina muna Gambia mumbe taliti sare la pati to yembulam fambulu politiko manasi fatam fansila demokrasi mumbe taliti Anatale, democracy wadi ene dogoto. Bedo jola, bedo fulbean. Do sepe jolfo nani jolfo ari jabondira nen jidondira nen yele
jabondiranen jidondiranen yelle jena ba jabondiranen jidondiranen yelle dara you dialogue nani jabondiran jidondiran dadondiranen sidian. Yes, Jennifer.
Thank you. I love that. And I love the weird dialogue bit.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You know what? How are you able to speak good English? Tell us about your education.
Went to school, yes.
You know, because you know what?
Yeah.
When you're a footballer, when you're a singer, you know, there are just certain jobs that there are misconceptions about the person having formal education. So tell us a bit as in relation to your formal education.
I went to school. It was just it was a hectic moment for me going to the bush, going to school because of our family cattle and other things that I need to settle with my family before going to school. Sometimes I'll wake up very early in the morning going to the bush and 8 o'clock should meet me. 8:20 I should be in class. So I have to wake up 7. I go to the bush, I settle the cows, then I come back 8. I prepare and go to school. But I went to school, I was very intelligent, you know.
I know that.
You know, so, but when I went up to grade 9, I decided that I have to be something. I don't have to be like everybody. Like you want to be the minister of this, no, you want to be that, no. I want to be myself. So I decided to bring those melodies that I got from the bush and organize them into a fine good that I can present to people. So when I came to the Combos, that was around 2004, 2005, I met Njai B. Njai B helped me how to arrange songs.
Njai B the Conqueror?
Yes, I worked with him.
a long time.
Yes. So, but I was young by then.
At that time,
you know. So then later, I started realizing that I need to be myself, not to sing in reggae, but I have to bring out my feeling, my original thing inside. So I met Ibu Coates. He's a genius in music in the Gambia. Many people don't know him, but he's elderly. So he taught me a lot of things about my culture. So this is how I developed. Going to school, going with Jaibi sometimes, then my family used to bring a little bit of problems.
Yes.
Don't do this, you have to focus on your school.
Yeah.
So I decided to stop the music for a while, then I concentrate on my school. Then when I finish, I now
focus on music.
Yeah.
And you were able to balance it.
Yes.
So how are you now benefiting from going to school and doing music?
Yeah, it's
and now that you're here having this conversation
with
me.
To write lyrics.
It helps, right?
Yeah, to write your lyrics.
Okay.
How are you going to write your lyrics? You know, and if you cannot understand English, the world is speaking English.
Yeah.
You cannot get what the world wants. So it's also helping me in that side.
Yeah.
You know, giving me a lot of inspirations. I watch news. I understand what is going on in the world, and I analyze to know what is coming tomorrow. So it's because of my education. This is why I can do that.
Yeah. And also, I see you have, you know, invited to programs when Action Aid has programs.
Yes.
When all these important organizations have their programs, they have some sort of trust in you.
Yeah.
You know, formal education will matter in those instances.
That's true. That's true. And I believe the culture and also understanding the culture you have and the understanding of the youths, because Action Aid, your program is just related.
Yeah.
You know, so we are young people.
Yeah.
If we don't talk to them, they will not understand. Many are lost. So if we come together, we can put them into the right channel easily. So I think those are the things why Action Aid also are concentrating on us also.
The young people in the entertainment scene. So do you collaborate with other Gambian musicians, you know, young people like yourself?
The whole band is Gambian.
Okay, and they're young.
Yes, and they're young.
Okay.
You know, so I like to combine with Sona Jobate. I like her music. You know, I like her vision because she's also trying to advertise what we have in Gambia. So it's the one that I can combine it with. I can do things.
And you would love to collaborate with Sona Jabate.
Yes.
Oh, I just hope she's watching, or somebody who is close to her is watching.
That's right.
Mr. Adedirami, are you watching? I just hope. So actually, you are in the right place because
you.
Mr. Adedrami is actually, you know, closely working with Sola Jabate.
Wow,
yeah,
great.
so hopefully, you know, we'll be able to introduce the two of you.
I will love to.
Ade.
NC have a song with the band called Nako.
Oh, nice.
You know that?
Yeah. Oh.
And my name is Nako.
So that's just going to gel.
Yes,
you know, and I've interviewed her before, and she seems like a very open person.
Great.
You know, her favorite song is for me is the Gambia.
Gambia, yes.
I can listen to that song over and over again.
Wow.
I love that song so
big.
much. Yeah, that is really big. And you know, dream big. She's doing good in across.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So we just have 5 minutes, but can we just take one caller? It will be a shame not to take one caller before we leave.
Okay.
So we'll just open the lines quickly, 5050505. We can just take one caller. We just open the lines late, obviously, because we want to get to know you more.
Yes, yeah.
And then when we open the lines, I'm sure everybody will be rushing to call.
Yes, yeah.
But we can just take one caller, 5050505, 5050505. And then you can ask a question or make a comment in relation to the work of Nako. But to be honest, you're doing really well. So with the album, quickly, when is it coming out?
In just few months.
Okay.
First, we are trying to promote it out. Like some singles will come out with videos. Just next week, we will finalize on the video. Maybe the first video. It will come out in a month. So.
So we have a caller already.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
What is your name?
My name is Joe Allen from Sarapade.
All right. So, do you have a comment?
I like the guy.
Nice.
Thank you.
Let him keep it up.
Thank
He's doing great things.
Thank you.
We love that video.
All right. I love it too.
I just watch his clip at QTV.
Nice.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you.
you.
So we can take a second call if time permits us. Just a second one before we leave.
Okay.
But then, you know, I think I'm going to cut the part where you mentioned you dialogue. I should have that on somewhere.
Yes,
you know,
will
we
have
talked
it.
about that.
You will have it.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes,
you know,
will
having
have
a young person,
Yeah.
you know, just that sort of partnership is important
That's
amongst
true.
us.
That's true.
You know, and one last caller. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
Mr. Khan, Palmer Khan.
All right. So, what do you have to say?
Yes, I think he's doing great. He's a young guy. He's promoting Gambian culture, Gambian music. I think this is what we expect from the Gambian artists.
Exactly.
Let them promote local culture. Let them be original.
Great.
So I think he's doing great.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
That's the communications director at the IEC, Independent Electoral Commission.
Wow,
yes.
Great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you
very
so much. Thank you for
That's
calling.
Great.
So I'm afraid that is all we have time for to pick call, but I'm sure there are a lot of people trying to get in.
Yes.
But obviously we will do more sessions together.
Yeah.
So do you want to do a closing something?
Yes, Sidi, give
Something
me
you
anything.
dialogue, you know, am instruments yep, te duñ ñibi dañ am call anda. Wow, we can't take it. We can't take it. What are we having?
Ayolele Gambia, yelitare salminion. See you dialogue ariyemon gidelam. Ayolele Gambia, you dialogue nani salminion. Jenaba sonko minemara. Listen. Milata simi bi min koti. Bye bye minen kota.
And special thanks to the Kora player.
Yes, CD.
Boy,
yes.
Is it? Thank you so much. How does it feel working with him? I see you guys have a connection.
Well connected, yes.
Very connected.
Well, yes.
Amazing. He's doing so well.
Wow.
Most of the time you see the older people holding the Kora, but then a young person like you
him,
is interesting. So we're calling on all corporate businesses to actually partner with Nako and his team to ensure when you have your corporate events, you know, you want to turn on to young people now, you know, turn on to them, engage them. I'm sure it's a matter of negotiation.
Yes.
It's not a lot, okay?
It's
But even
not
if it's a lot, it should be a lot.
Yes.
So So make sure to engage them as much as possible.
Yeah.
So any final words before we leave?
Yes, I will just say thanks, Jennifer. First, I will say thanks a lot for inviting us. I will say thanks to the Gambian people who are watching, to the callers, and to your technicians also. Thanks to CD, and thanks to Wuro Band also. Thanks to Mystic Production. Thanks to my mom, my dad. Thanks to Baba Mal for putting the inspiration.
Baba Mal, right?
Yes,
I mean, I love Baba Mal. Working with Baba Mal must be really inspirational. His voice just goes far. You know, especially on Tears of the Sun, Black Panther. He's just amazing.
Yes,
so you're
great.
in the right, I feel like you're in the right hands. So young people should value mentorship, learning from the people that matter, you know, following their footsteps. Do not make it a competition at the end of the day. It's like you're learning from someone and then later that person's just, you know, going to fade out gradually and you're going to take over and that person is going to be pleased to always point at the fact that I built this individual. So I'm afraid that is all we have time for, Guy Nako. I don't want this to end. Are you guys going to give us another 1 hour? I don't know, but the news is coming up next, so I know that's not going to happen. So my outfit is by Zifa Couture. It's also a young business. They're doing extremely well. I really love it. And so go support Zifa Couture. I've given their number here several times. You can also check them on Instagram, Zifa Couture. So till we come your way next week with another interesting program, we'll be celebrating the Day of the Girl, inshallah, next week, Wednesday, and we're trying to organize this town hall meeting where it will be between the girls and, you know, just themselves having a conversation about the way forward. So till we come your way on that, bye for now. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so pleased you guys came.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.